What's up, X and YouTube? Today we're going to talk about, that's right, the Xbox Showcase, which is going to be coming up Sunday, June 9th. Now, everyone keeps speculating on what games are going to be announced, what's going to be happening. So everyone's been speculating on what games are going to come out, what's happening, what can we expect. So Xbox released this teaser that says, it's a generic image. They're trying to have a speculation free reminder strategy. But if you go in and you analyze the image, some people are finding, symbols that might mean there's a Gears game. People are finding symbols for, multiple different things. For me, I'm not sure what they're teasing, but we know that, pretty much know a couple of things are going to be announced. Well, we already know, Black Ops 6 is going to have their thing. We already know that Doom is going to be announced, or a Doom game. But I'm not here to track down all the speculations and rehash the news and the leaks and all of that good stuff. You already know about all that. What I want to talk about is the Xbox Showcase from a fan's perspective, from my perspective, what I want to see from Xbox as an Xbox fan, as a fan of the studios, right? As a fan of Bethesda, as a fan of Obsidian. So, what do I really want to see from all of this? What do I really want to see? I would lose my shit if they just dropped an announcement for like New Vegas 2. That's like the ultimate pinnacle of what I would want to see as a fan from the Xbox Showcase. I just I wish I wish these companies would just do something incredible for the fans. I wish that they would. I wish they would be like, "Hey, boom, we're shadow dropping this announcement. Boom, New Vegas 2 is coming out in 2 years." Or New Vegas 2 is coming out next year. Something like that. Having that trailer, that New Vegas trailer would just give so much hype. It would be so fun, so much excitement. I wish game developers, or I should say publishers like Xbox, would do stuff like that. That would be so cool if we could get that. I know there's a 99.9% chance there is no such thing as a New Vegas 2 announcement, because that's probably in the works behind the scenes and probably at least 2 to 3 years away at best. So I don't think we're going to see anything from that. If we see anything from, Fallout or Bethesda, it's probably going to be the Fallout 3 remaster. Now, I do hope we do see the Fallout 3 remaster. I really do. What do I want? What do I want out of the Fallout 3 remaster? A couple of things. I want the graphics to be remastered. I want all the bugs fixed, okay, right? I want them to add, official modding support where we could easy where we can easy where we can, get mods for it easier with a modern system. So basically add the creation club. So if we have a Fallout 3 and it's an if we have Fallout 3 and it's an actual remaster, and we actually get access to Creation Club and modding kits, and modding is easier for it, I would be really excited for that, because that means we could take Fallout 3 into the next gen consoles. We could take them into the current, PC generation, and we could get mods that worked better. We could get, different things like that. It could open up the game to a larger player base. That would be great. I would love that. So, like I said, there's a 99.9% chance we will not get a New Vegas 2 announcement, but there is a good chance that we might see a Fallout 3 remaster, and that's what I hope to get out of it. Now, do I think we're going to see an Oblivion remaster? That's possible too. And that would be incredible, because Oblivion really deserves to be remastered. It deserves to look right. It deserves to be brought into the modern era, like I said, for next gen console players and people who don't actually play on PC or want to mod, they could play, Oblivion. I find modding Oblivion is kind of hard. I find that playing these older, Bethesda games are harder, and they're harder to mod. They're not as easy as, downloading the mods for Skyrim or Fallout 4 or Starfield, things like that. I find them a little bit harder to navigate. So that would be incredible if they could remaster Oblivion, remaster Fallout 3, bring both of them. If they announce both of them at this show, That would be incredible. So yeah, that would be incredible. Imagine if we got a Fallout 3 remaster, Oblivion remaster. They announce, we get to see the Shattered Space DLC, or I should say, they're calling in an expansion for Starfield, right? We get to see all three of those things from Bethesda. They've already won. They're knocking it out of the park. Bethesda needs that win. Xbox needs that win, right? So if we could get all of those things and they're done right and they're all announced here at the Xbox Game Showcase, it's going to be a huge dub for them. It's going to be over. That's that. What do I hope to see from Doom? I hope they keep a similar formula, but I hope they change the gameplay up just a little bit, because we saw with Doom and Doom Eternal, you're playing this high paced, fast gameplay, but it feels so similar, right? And I don't want the Doom franchise to run out of steam because we're having too much Doom, so to speak. So hopefully there's something innovative about it, something more classic about it, something a little bit different with the gameplay. I don't know what that would be, because I don't know what they could do to keep the Doom formula and not ruin what they have. So I'm not really sure what they could do, but hopefully this Doom game has some kind of new innovation, something new with the gameplay that will make people want to come back. Hopefully, obviously it's probably going to have good music, good graphics. id Softworks does a great job with all of that. So I hope from Doom that we see something a little bit innovative, and hopefully that it keeps the Doom DNA, while being innovative. I guess I should say something like that. Probably none of this is even making sense, but that's what I hope to see from Doom. Now, what do I hope to see from Obsidian? Well, Avowed, they just recently announced that Avowed was shifting to Unreal 5.3, I think, to get better fidelity, better graphics. So I think Obsidian is having a tougher time developing Avowed than we first thought. So we might actually see a delay. There might be an Avowed delay. There might be a delay in it. And I'm okay with that, because I want Avowed to be the best game possible that Obsidian could make. We're talking about a studio that brought us KOTOR 2, Fallout New Vegas, Grounded, Outer Worlds, and now I think that they have a shot with Avowed to really, really, really bring themselves into the AAA sphere and have original IP that pushes into the AAA field. That's as good as a AAA game that can get to that point, can get them to that point where they have Avowed, where Avowed is seen as a legitimate IP with a AAA type budget, And I hope Outer Worlds 2 is the same. I hope Outer Worlds 2 has a huge budget. I hope Outer Worlds 2 is a AAA game, because it deserves it. The first Outer Worlds was amazing. So I'm hoping that for them too. So I'm hoping that Obsidian has a really good showing. I'm hoping that Avowed isn't delayed, but I'm hoping that they show off the new fidelity, new gameplay, and that it is AAA quality. I'm hoping that maybe we see Outer Worlds 2, because I'm hoping Outer Worlds 2 is their first truly AAA game under Microsoft, with Microsoft's backing. I want Outer Worlds 2 to be huge. I want it to be a huge AAA game from Obsidian. I want to see that from them. I want to see it. I want to see that universe expand, because there really is something there. Now, like I said before, as a dream, as a dream, pie in the sky dream, I would love for Obsidian / Bethesda to announce New Vegas 2. I would just fall out of my seat with joy. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's a 99% chance, 99.9% chance that does not happen. But I just wish it would. Can we just wish? Can we just wish for New Vegas 2 to be announced? We've been wishing for like a decade now. Can we just keep wishing for New Vegas 2 to be announced, right? I'm still going to be wishing. I'm going to be wishing. I'm still going to be hoping. And with the Fallout TV show going into New Vegas, having a New Vegas 2 kind of lines up really well with that. Anyways, I'm just going to leave that at that, because I don't think that's going to happen. I just wish. What I would like to see from Xbox is, a good update for Halo. I would like to see something new added to Halo, some new type of gameplay, something besides a new season. So maybe they do something with Halo, right? And get Halo back on the map. I know last season it did pretty well, and I know it has a decent player base, but I'm hoping they do something really good with Halo. I'm hoping that they do announce a Gears or a Gears collection or something with Gears. I'm hoping that we see Fable or see actual gameplay of Fable. I'm hoping we see something more substantial with Fable. We need to see something from Xbox Studios. I really want to see something with Fable. I think most of us do, because what we saw so far looked intriguing, but how in depth does it go, Because we got burned with the last Fable game. So this new Fable game really needs to be something special, right? My hopes for Starfield are that the Shattered Space expansion is as big as game changing as the Shivering Isles were for Oblivion. I am hearing that now. I'm hearing those rumors because Bethesda is specifically calling it an expansion, not a DLC. And I want this game to have its full potential and have what it deserves. I think it will. I already think it's a great game, but I think it is missing the content. It is kind of hollow. All of the elements are there, to make it one of the best games ever made. It's just missing a few more elements, a few more spices to throw into that pot, right? It's just missing a few more things. And if Shattered Space is as big or bigger than Shivering Isles, and it adds that much to the game and adds all of that content, then yeah, this Starfield will eventually turn out to be one of the best games ever made, one of the top Bethesda games. It will. Right? So that's what I hope to see from Starfield. I hope that Shattered Space is as big or bigger than Shivering Isles. I hope it revolutionizes the game for the better and makes Starfield what I know it can be. Right? I hope it does that. I hope it adds multiple cities. We're talking multiple cities. I want to see multiple cities, multiple NPCs. I want to see new quest lines. I want to see a new faction. I want to see new Radiant quests that are actually fun to do. And I know they can do it because Fallout 76 does it really well with their multiple quests, their daily quests. I want to see these things in Starfield because what they have now is pretty fantastic. What they have now is great. I feel like it is the perfect foundation, the perfect building blocks to make one of the best games ever made. Now, Shattered Space, we get vehicles, we have more NPCs, we have more cities because the planets feel empty. We need more cities. We need more culture. We need more AI. We need more, better lighting. We need all of these things that they can do with Shattered Space. That's going to make it one of the best games for Bethesda. And I think they can do it. I think it's there. I want to see it. Hopefully, we see all of that at the Xbox Games Showcase. Like I said, I'm just a regular old fan. Just saying what I hope and what I wish for the Xbox Showcase. I am looking forward to it. I will go over some of the games with that. If you want to help me out, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos from me, I don't know if you do, but if you do, go ahead, like and subscribe. I just like talking about this stuff, off the cuff. And, thanks.